Hello guys, and welcome to a new Broken Arrow video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're playing with an Armoured Special Forces deck, and I'm playing on Jelgava. My deck was a bit scuffed in this one, as I was asked to use Pararescue instead of STT, and then combine them with Rangers RRC, as well as Green Berets with Flash Launchers in AMPVs to push the front line. Going in, I completely overlooked the fact that not having STT meant I didn't have sufficient Shorad at all throughout the game, which is something that becomes incredibly painful. Regardless, I thought this was a very interesting first impression of the latest patch, and it was a really fun and exciting game, especially towards the end. But that's all I'm going to say, so grab your favourite food and beverage, sit back, relax, and enjoy the live gameplay. Left side of this map is so big now, but you don't even fight over it. We can do 3 right. Should we go 3 right? Do that. Alright, so AMPVs with Pararescue, Rangers RRC. This is what was requested. I could do 3 Green Berets in 1 as well. We need some Shorad. Perfect. So they've changed the supply back. So now, if I move myself out of the way, you can see on this left side, it's actually really cool. They've got this slider, which is your stealth slider. So it's currently at 3, so basically shows how close you need to be to spot something that has 3 stealth, which is the green circle. It's the new line of sight tool. And then you got the red one, which is like your normal line of sight. And you can adjust it, the stealth value there, it's really cool. We now have only like 0.25 supply, but supply resupplies normally now. So that's good. It kind of doesn't have like a really slow resupply time on those transports. You just don't have as much, which is fine. Some good changes. Definitely some good changes. We'll just have to wait and see how the meta develops, because at the moment you must have both long range and short range A on the board. You can't survive with just one or the other, because Shorad is like specialized against helicopters now, and Radar AA is specialized against aircraft. So it's not like you can use a Panzer and kind of shoot down aircraft with it relatively easily as well, because it has a much shorter range. Thunderbolt's just going in. Actually, men are receding cruise band. Well, they do have the bug at the moment, right, on the helicopters, which allows them to fire too frequently, but is what it is. Is there a trade-off with the stealth finder? What do you mean a trade-off? It's just like showing you how close you need to be to something in order to see it. It's not like a stealth finder. You know, it's not like giving you like a scanning capability that you didn't already have. It's just visualizing it. Right. It's just literally showing you how close you need to be. So you'll see here, like, we'll get through that supply pretty quick, but we'll top them off nicely. Yeah, we also need to make sure that we actually cap. That's a good point. Because the new conquest mode requires you to actually hold the point throughout the phase, not just have the point at the end of the phase. It's kind of important. Barbarous is really cheap now, so gotta be wary of that. Let's see if we can get in that flag. I mean, if we can take this flag, we can get ahead on score. You can see that theirs is currently ticking up to the first war goal because they're one ahead. Okay, we're gonna have to be a little bit patient here. We should probably focus on getting a few more tanks up, for sure. The aim time on stuff is like a lot quicker now as well. You do have to be wary of that. I do kind of like the arrows. I wish they could be a little bit smaller for controlling stuff. It is definitely a good quality of life, though. It looks nice. But yeah, it'd be nice if they were a bit adjustable. But feedback we've given, maybe they'll do it in future. And the line of sight tool needs to change colors a little bit, I think. Like, at a whim, it's like, it's a bit... I feel like the red shouldn't be red, it should be like... Or maybe not as red, maybe a bit more, like, darker. Or maybe I can keep my war pig alive. Be nice. Oh, I just direct hit my poor AMPV. You'll also notice how infantry takes damage now when they get killed in a transport. Or like when the transport gets killed, they're inside. Something else you've got to bear in mind. I think I just go more Rangers, honestly. Yeah, I can use my war pig here. It gets 800 supply. I feel like the war pig maybe gets a bit much, but it's fine. I think the LOS2 colors are fine. Yeah, maybe. That's a HE grad. A little bit obnoxious at the moment. That should be fine. We're just gonna find a way to maybe put some pressure on the sea. Might get some artillery in. Tank fights are like more lethal than ever. You've got to be a bit careful with those. Gonna have to start moving up through the left, I think. Oh yeah, you now instantly unload again, which is nice. Feels better, I think, in general, to be able to do that. Red and green is perfect for colorblind. That's actually a good point. I guess a certain type of colorblind though, right? There's different types of colorblindness. Certainly a contrast, that's for sure. Well, I think that's going for those. We need to get some proper recon on this left side. They'll probably see all that stuff. That's just getting spotted from up there. I'll go have a look over here just in case. Something definitely sees that stuff. Seems kind of slow though to begin in this game. That was spotting us. Move the wall pig up here and use that to load stuff. I'm gonna have to just make sure everything moves every time this artillery fires, because bang on! It's gonna get kind of wild. Definitely gonna like laze my tanks. Oh, I did bring in my own artillery, didn't I? We should use that. Makes sense. Oh, nice. Good job. Really nice follow-up. What? You're right. Mexican, what's up, dude? Accelerate, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. There's a lot of artillery coming in, which is kind of okay. Then these stuff. Who's with me here? Please. Here you go. Here you go. Nice. Good job. all I needed was some obnoxious pinging. Let's come. You find reset, fair enough. Bang on! Use that one. They made the like supply icon a bit more like contrasty. I feel like they have. Let's get another shard in. And the Patriot maybe. Another tank. Think about the map layout. I never liked that they took away more points on this. But it's fine. Yeah, the far left point is gone, so basically you're fighting, like you have this massive open space on the left side that no one is really like doing anything about. It's kind of weird. Everybody's funneled into one side of the map now. Alright, so first phase we've managed to get 1 point because we ticked it up to the first point for us, which is nice. I'm going to bring in my own MRS, like the cluster MRS. What are they doing? That Diversante's got to go because it's going to keep spawning stuff. I don't know how I get up here. Maybe I actually have to buy Delta. We can Delta A and PB actually. Like the new spawn point on the right. Yeah, I guess it's nice, yeah. It's closer, much closer actually. Pulling units. I can... Oh, I get the backside of Alpha, I guess. I gotta make sure they move. Yep, the lays that right. And just lays that, bop it. Yo! Please shoot the other things. Get him in. Yeah, I didn't do too well this phase. Got chewed up and spat out. See ya. The Avenger. Lemurs are very scary right now. I might just do like a long salvo up here maybe. There's definitely putting supply and stuff in there. We'll get to Delta and we'll just run up there with an Abrams. Running at me with like thermobaric infantry. I'm gonna unload in this place. Great. Oh, they have I forgot about that. Yeah, they actually have shit, yeah, I forgot. For the BDB Sturm they have 3 AP warheads now. Not just thermobaric. Not bad. Firing through smoke's a lot more responsive. Tell you that much. I'll just make sure we move that out the way. That's going to move out the way. That's going to move out the way. The bomber's coming in. Do I shoot it down? Yes, good. Okay, nice. Alright, that's about the left broken arrow. Good. Am I gonna get a Comanche in here actually? We need some infantry for this right side, so let's go bring that in. Also, we still need to do the okay. On that Delta in particular, I guess. We still need to do the plan, which was someone wanted me to do Power Rescue, Sarah. It's not a bad combo. Sort of rocket artillery, man. What did it need? do a little... That'll do. Gotta be careful with that delta, I can't let it go on its own, because it would just run me down with an APC. This left side. Yeah, we're gonna lose this phase big time. I don't even know what happened. Like, I managed to recover my KD throughout this phase, but we just lost the right side completely. Very much on the left that isn't helping points. We have an entire fucking army over here. Doesn't help us win. Of course, that B3 went and died on me. Feels bad. Freaking Lemur's strong right now. The mills are crazy strong right now because of the end-time reduction. I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of this. I guess I gotta just... We'll just do like a double whip like this, I guess. In a corner. Did they both fire? I don't really have the shard for the Lemurs because I removed the STT and didn't replace them with other thing. Awkward. Now I'm relying on a Hellfire Shorad to do the job for me. Pretty rough. didn't get any points that phase at least. Any winners US? I haven't yet. Let me just stop the bus. So I'm dealing with freaking orange here, pushing my flank. We got red and purp right in front of us. What's supposed to do? Everything's dead forever. Why I can't fire both of those at once. Like, not having sure I have to deal with the helicopters are just plinking me is a pain. Absolute pain. Just finished playing, I think it's better. Feels slower. Feels a lot slower. I don't know if that's just because we're playing against higher level players, and higher level players don't tend to like, you know, push unnecessarily. Like to just sit on their victories. Actually got one bang. Even when it happens. You see him, by the way. I'm sure it actually has stingers. Why do they look like Hellfires on it? The GRU AT and an SSO. I am cooked. This side is cooked. Without. That's a sure ad. And we need to attack these points. Like, if we're gonna go negative on kills, we gotta get the points. The only way we're gonna win. Like, if we're gonna go negative on KD, we should just be forcing the points. Like, literally nothing else to it. We can go a 3 on victory points and they can't win this phase. Like, even if they have 3 on 4 goals on kills. So if we're just gonna sit here and lose units, we might as well be pushing. What even was that? Was that some sort of infantry? I think honestly, smoke. If we can keep the smoke up, I can drop stuff in. We can do like AMPV. Let's go like more as pararescue, something like that. Yeah, somewhere probably there, I imagine. Where did that thing go? What the fuck? Barbie's still there. Mars, we're on the point. Nice, good kill. I think the Barbie's still there, right? Maybe. Ours. Let's go get A now. Can we smoke A? Okay. Don't worry. I shall YOLO for it. Because we're so far behind anyway, and it doesn't look like we're getting kills back anytime soon. We may as well just fucking YOLO it. Oh, okay, that's fun. I better fucking die. Just 5 minutes. That's some shit. Alright, well. That's cooked. That's
Bang on!
We took the points. We have gained back some kills. It may just be enough. Yemenos. More smoke. Okay. Oh, again, I just sold those little bitches. And that's what's D's gonna be back in our hands, that's fine. Yeah. GG, I guess. We don't have time. Felt like we should have won this one. That's going to be a minus 100 elo. Ouch. Back one more goal. Maybe? Move. A lot of feeding in that one. A lot of feeding in that one. Alright. T, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Ritalin as well, thanks for 6-month Prime. Thank you guys. Welcome everybody to the latest patch. Some things never change though. This map's so ass. It's a US-sided map though. Get more javelins. His objective points is just not good. You can surrender 5 minutes before the time ends because you can see how it ends. Yeah, but I mean, kind of. You can still play for kills in the last 5 minutes, right? But no, I get what you mean. The issue is, I think I say a lot. Some people didn't like. I don't know how many people, but some people didn't like the old game mode because it kind of forced you to push at the last minute. I didn't mind it personally because I found like every 15 minutes you have these like really intense, you know, bits of action. But the only issue with that high elo was like it was a nuke basically. The at high elo, they would just drop a nuke. and that would be it, right? That would be the end of the phase, and they would quickly capture the scepter, and then they'd get points. That's what was happening in high elo, which is why it kind of changed. Yeah, I guess it went the other way in the end. RB. Oh gosh. Oh well. It was a good game. Let's have a quick look at the history. I had it was interesting in that game. I was kind of doing well, then I wasn't. Fun game. It felt very slow. Slow game. A lot of Lemur action going on, which was a bit frustrating. I don't know why they buffed Lemurs like that. Not a fan.